feeling a lot leaner.
Okay, you guessed it. I literally did it to myself though, like being tired.
This is the first time I've like messed up cooking and it worked out in my favor. Happy Monday. I am absolutely dead exhausted today. Yesterday I went on a 2-mile run post doing 12:30 on the treadmill. Like I did it like back to back. I don't know if it's because of like all the pollen or what it is, but both me and Cole woke up this morning just so incredibly congested, and I honestly just felt like I got hit by a truck. I was like, oh my gosh. So luckily I don't have to be to work today for another like hour, or an hour later than I usually have to be. So even though I slept through my alarm, like it's still okay. I'm gonna try to get in a quick little workout. If you guys didn't know, I'm doing Sarah's Day ebook Sweat It to Shred It, and we're on week 3 right now. So since today is Monday, we do have a sweaty shredder, which I am not really looking forward to be honest. So we're just gonna kind of try to get through it. I'm gonna watch the time, and if I'm like, I wanna give myself a little bit more time to get ready, I might cut it by like 1 or 2 exercises and then maybe do them later today. But we're just gonna try to get some movement in, or we're gonna try to reset, wake ourselves up a little bit. Also, could not have an energy drink this morning because we have one left, and I like to drink coffee. Cole doesn't like coffee, so I'm giving him the energy drink, and then I'm gonna make my coffee later post-workout so that I can bring it to work with me. So we're running on no caffeine right now. But anyways, you guys, I just wanted to talk to you really quick. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the vlog. Let's just get into this workout. Also, you know the drill. Quick little update here. Feeling good, feeling a lot leaner, and I've been doing a lot more like cardio-based workouts as well, like with going on runs outside and such. So I feel like I've just been really changing up my workouts, doing toning, getting heart rate up, focusing on building lean muscle, things like that. So feeling good, feeling a lot better than we did a couple weeks ago, but still going, always learning. All right, so obviously I'm ready for work now. I did a cute little pink headband today, and then of course just like my figs onesie. We were running pretty late when we got back up. I didn't realize by the time I like got back up to my apartment, I had like 20 minutes to get ready, and I had to like shower, you know, do all that stuff. So I got my coffee here, coffee to go, so good. I'm to the point now where my coffee hits better than a coffee out. And I would rather have a coffee at home than go get coffee somewhere. Unless it's from like an actual coffee shop, not like a Starbucks or anything. But because we were running so late, we did not have time to eat breakfast. So I grabbed one of these RX protein bars. So I'm gonna probably, or it's not, I don't even think it's a protein bar. It's just like a bar. I'm gonna eat it on my way to work here because my first massage is 3 hours long. I have a lady that's going to be doing back-to-back services. So her first one is like a body treatment, which lasts 50 minutes, and then she goes into a 110-minute massage. Like, this girl treating herself today. Like, good for you, girl. Pop off. I'm glad you can do that. But I'm like, oh my goodness. So I definitely need to make sure that I have something in my system before I go into that, or else I am going to be crashing
like halfway through. But I also didn't pack a lunch because I was running out of time. So I'm gonna go out and get lunch today. So I'm gonna probably go get acai or something, so I'll be able to talk to you guys when I'm on my little work lunch break. That's something I've noticed is like really hard, is that at work, like when you get an hour lunch break or even like a 30-minute lunch break or whatever it may be, at least for me, I like to leave the building for a little bit. Like I feel like it just like, it kind of lets you like chill, relax, decompress for a second before having to go back in. Usually on my days that I only have a 30-minute break, I will eat there just because I'll get stressed that I won't have enough time. But if I have a whole hour for my lunch break, like I'm gonna leave and go somewhere and get some food. And also I'm gonna try to eat like super clean these next few days, because over the weekend, let me tell you, we just had fun over the weekend. Like it was a very fun weekend, but we were not ideal with our nutrition. Like we had a bunch of pizza, like we had a hot dog because we went to a baseball game, and just like all this stuff. So I feel like I'm just like full of sodium right now. I've actually, the last like 3 days, I've been doing workouts that are like super intense on like sweating, I guess you would say. Like it makes you like super sweaty. So I've been trying to like detox and get it all out, and making sure that I am getting in like some veggies and things like that. Like yesterday we went out for lunch and I had like a big salad, and I'm still just kind of feeling like a little gross and yucky. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I'm like kind of losing my voice. Like I said this morning, I was super congested when I woke up. I took some medicine and it made me feel a lot better, but you can still hear it in my voice that it's like off. So I honestly think it was from our run yesterday, because we went on a run outside and we have had so much pollen in the air. Like it like looks like snow on the ground in some places. Like there's been so much pollen. So I think that being outside, and then I went and like laid by the pool, I think it just like really messed with my allergies a little bit, and I got a bunch of pollen in my sinuses. I'm just hoping that that kind of like goes away soon. But yeah, so I'm just on my way to work. Nothing too crazy or eventful. This is just the reality of a Monday, me running late on my way to work. But I will probably talk to you guys once I'm on my lunch break, because like I said, I am going to go out and get lunch today. So I'll be able to kind of chit chat with you guys, tell you how my day's going, any updates on whatever might happen, who knows. But I'm going to eat my little RX bar here really quick, and then I'll just talk to you guys a little later. Alright you guys, so it is like 4 hours later and I got done with my first massage. So like I said earlier, my first one was 3 hours long. Yeah, it actually wasn't that bad. We were doing the math on it and I actually was able to end it 40 minutes early, because there were parts of both massages that were like overlapping. Like it was like dry brushing. You do it in both services, so it's like, why would I go through and dry brush twice, taking 20 minutes for the second service, like to do that? It just didn't make sense. So, and they were like, if things are overlapping, like you're allowed to cut off that time. So I was able to do that. So I was super happy about that, because I was like, how is this gonna work? And so yeah, I did it. I got out like 40 minutes early and I had a shit ton to clean. I was not super happy about that, and that was because of other people being in the room and they didn't clean things properly. So I had to go back and clean everything, but it's okay. We got out at a good time, because now I have an hour and a half break. Bless. And you can hear my voice. I don't know what's going on right now. I like can't talk for some reason. But yeah, hour and a half break. I just pulled up to Purely Pressed and I'm going to get an acai bowl, and I honestly might get a turmeric shot as well. Just because I feel like I need to like clear everything out of me, and I feel like that's going to be the best way to do it. We had a bunch of antioxidants, redo. So as you guys just saw, I had my little acai bowl, and then I also had a wellness shot, and I took a turmeric wellness shot. Oh my gosh, it was disgusting. Like it was so spicy. Like it was not ideal at all. Definitely did not do it for the flavor. It was so gross. But turmeric is a great anti-inflammatory, and considering my voice sounds like this, I figured, you know, we probably need a little bit more anti-inflammatories in my system right now. So we did it. It was free because I had so many rewards with them. So I got it for free. So I was like, yeah, why not? So after I had those, I actually just ran into Fresh Time really quick, and I got all of the little drinks that we needed. So I restocked on Olipop's. I got a couple energy drinks, and then I also restocked on my coffee creamer. They literally only had 2 of my coffee creamer left, and I get the Chobani, the 0 sugar one. I used to get a different kind, but they haven't been carrying it anymore. Like as of like the last like probably month and a half that I've stopped in. So I've just been doing the Chobani 0 sugar, and ingredients actually aren't too bad in it, so I'm fine with it. I literally did it to myself though, like being this tired. Over the weekend, like I said, like we went out and we just had we had such a fun weekend. It was such a summer weekend, and we just really like let loose a little bit. But I honestly enjoyed it so much. Like we had so much fun, but because of that, I ended up sleeping in until like, it was like 9:30, I want to say, yesterday. So when I sleep in, it just like throws me off then like going into the next day, because at night I'm not tired when I should be going to bed. And yeah, so I didn't go to bed last night until I think I put my phone down at like 12:30. My alarm went off at 6:30. So, and then you guys know what happened from there. But I was like, I'm doing it to myself. And I say this every single vlog, I'm doing it to myself. Why don't I stop? Like, what's wrong with me? Why do I keep just staying up way later than I should be? All right, well, I'm going to chill in my car for a little bit. I have to be back to work in like 15. So I'll talk to you guys probably once I'm home, once I'm off of work, and we go about the rest of our day. I'm sorry if you can hear my fan, it's loud. I can't do anything about it. I'm obviously home from work, and I had to take a shower because I felt absolutely disgusting. And my skin feels absolutely disgusting, and I had like a really bad, like almost like cystic pimple on my forehead, and I'm not feeling cute. So we're gonna do some skincare. So I'm gonna do the Is Clinical Active System Peel. Is that what it's called? Active Peel System, my bad. So I'm gonna do this, and it stings like no other, but it literally like exfoliates your skin, hydrates it. Like it's basically like you're getting a facial at home, so we love it. So I'm gonna put that on really quick, and yeah, took a shower, I already said that, but just feeling a little gross. I also like deep cleaned the apartment once I got home too, just because I needed like a refresh. I was like, all right, even though it's Monday, we're doing a little reset. All right, pray for me, this is gonna hurt. Skin always gets red, like a little bit red when I do it. Oh my God, burns. It's like that good kind of tingle, you know? Like when you're like, it feels like a chemical peel almost. The boys are probably like, what the fuck? Girls, you know. So now we'll go in with the step 2. And this tingles like a tiny bit, but not bad. I do actually need to make sure I do this every single week because it's like how my skin looks afterwards. Okay, you guessed it, laundry. Okay, laundry is put away. It's currently 7:30 right now, so Cole is at lacrosse practice, and I think they're done at 7:30, but I can't remember. But I'm gonna start dinner because I'm starving, and I need actual food. So I've been needing to make this for like a week, a little less than a week, but look at what I found at the store. It's sourdough spaghetti, and I'm so excited to try this because sourdough is probably like one of the best flours and like breads that you can have because it's fermented. So I am super excited to try this. So we're gonna do spaghetti. I'm gonna make a garlic butter sauce, or technically like a garlic ghee sauce because I don't use butter, I just use ghee. And then I have some chicken that I'm gonna cook in the air fryer, and then we also have some broccoli. So I'm gonna get to cooking this and I'll show you guys once it's done. Also, I don't think I told you guys, but tomorrow is like kind of an exciting / nerve-wracking day for me at work because 1, I'm doing a service that I've never done before, and 2, I'm doing cupping for the first time. So I practiced today and everything went super well, but tomorrow's like the real deal. Like I'll do it in that service that I've never done before. It's like a whole thing. It's just like kind of crazy to think about, but like even like in the professional world, like even if you're like licensed and like everything, there's still a first time for everything that you do. And like at my massage school, they didn't teach us cupping. A lot of schools don't teach that. So it's something that you learn like outside of school, even though like you don't necessarily have to go to like a class for it or anything like that. Like it falls under the branch of your license. But it's just like, you have to have a first time to do it, and you just kind of practice it and then go into it. I mean, luckily, like, you know the gist of it, and you know like the emphasis behind it and how to do it. But then it's like actually putting it into practice. So yeah, we get to cup for the first time tomorrow, so I'm excited. All right, dinner is done. And then I wanted to show you guys this really quick. This is the seasoning that I used on the chicken. I've never used it before. I'm excited to try it. Can you get forks? I forgot forks. And Cole's home, by the way. I'll give him his food back. I had to take a picture. All right. I'm nervous to try the chicken because I don't know if it's gonna be spicy. It's a little spicy.
Is it?
But it's good. Rate it. Scale of 1 to 10.
9.2.
Oh, 9.2.
Very good.
Where's the point? Where's the 0.8 coming from? What's the 0.8?
Nothing. I'm just being a critic.
Oh, okay. So it's really a 12 out of 10.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So we finished dinner. Cole's cleaning, and then I decided that I'm gonna make banana bread. I already mashed all the bananas. Like it's go time, and then I realized I only had like a 1/4 cup of almond flour. So now we have to improvise. Should I try to do a scoop of protein powder in here? Just 1 scoop? I think I'm going to. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do, I think, a scoop of protein powder, and then I'm gonna blend up some oats and hope for the best. So if you guys watched my video on making banana bread, I literally said work with what you got, and I improvise every time. This is what I mean, because I run out of stuff. It would have been funny if it turned it into like oat butter.
Butter.
Yeah. Like if I blended it too much and it like turned it into a butter. We're in our health documentary era. So yesterday we watched Game Changers, which I've seen a bunch of times. If you guys haven't seen it, you need to watch it. And then he's gonna make me watch Super Size Me. Super Size Me, which I'd heard of, but I've never seen it. We're in our health documentary watching era. So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna wait for the banana bread to be done, and then I'll show you guys when the banana bread is done, if it's even banana bread or if it's eggs or who knows what it's gonna be. The consistency wasn't quite right, but I guess we'll find out. So say a quick prayer. I'll see you guys in a bit. Come here. Dude, it looks better than my first one.
Damn. Oh, it's great.
Dude, bro. Did I just do something?
You might have cooked.
Dude.
Consistency. This could be deceiving.
Alright.
This is the test.
Oh, yo.
That should banging.
What the fuck? If you saw my banana bread recipe video, no you didn't, this is better. Holy shit.
This is going in the cookbook.
I didn't even measure anything. Like flour-wise, like I just eyeballed it. Oh my god.
That might be gone tonight.
Yeah, we might. I'm having another. Alright, I'm gonna end off this little day vlog here. We're still watching Super Size Me, and it's making me mad, but that just makes me want to make sure that myself and my family is the healthiest that they can possibly be and not live up to the normal statistics. I could go on a whole rant about that, but I'm not going to because it would literally be hours long. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna have another piece of my banana bread. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Dude, how did an accident turn into like the best thing ever? This is the first time I've like messed up cooking and it worked out in my favor.